guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you this cut crease with kind of a halo eye, you can say, in the cut crease, but it's very warm and it screams fall and I love it. And this is the first full cut crease that I do. Usually I'll do a half cut crease, but this time I really wanted to try a full cut crease and I'm really happy with the outcome and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you want to learn how to achieve this, please keep watching. So I already primed my eyelids and now I'm gonna go into this shade called Cashmere from the Tartelette Toasted Palette, and I'm gonna go in with the Morphe R37. Next, we're gonna go into this shade called Warm and Morphe M441. Then I'm gonna go into this shade called Cozy. Then I'm gonna go into this shade called Cozy and a Real Techniques base shadow brush. And I'm gonna place this shadow just a little bit lower than the first two. Next, I'm gonna go in with this shade called Fireside to deepen the crease. And I'm gonna use a Morphe M514. And with this color, I'm slowly bringing it upwards. So when I look forward, you can actually see the gradient effect, like how it goes from darkest to lightest, since we're gonna be cutting the whole crease. So now I'm gonna cut the crease using some Tarte Shape Tape and a Real Techniques detailer brush. And first I'm going to figure out the shape and make it as similar as this one. And then I'm gonna go back into Fireside, which was that purpley shade, and Morphe M507 and darken up the crease. And with the Morphe M506, I'm gonna go into the shade Cozy, which was that terracotta, like a terracotta shade, to blend out that purple. And make sure we don't have any harsh lines. So now that we have all that blended out, I'm gonna go back in with the concealer and detailer brush to clean up that crease. So after cutting the crease, I'm gonna go into this shade called Flame, and with the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, it's just a semi-flat brush, and I'm gonna go into the product first and then wet the brush with the Mario Badescu facial spray. And I'm only going to place the shadow all around here, like, but on the outer part. Then I'm gonna go into this shade called Sunset, and I'm gonna go in with the same brush and I'm gonna do the same thing. But this time I'm gonna go just a little bit lower. Finally, I'm gonna go into this shade called Candle and place that right in the middle. So now I'm gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in Sand Beige. And I'm gonna use 2 pumps and then just dot it on my face. And to blend that out, I'm gonna use the Makeup Shack T16. So now I'm going to buff it in. And then use patting motions again so it doesn't take away a lot of coverage. Now I'm gonna conceal with the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. And to blend that out, I'm going to use the Makeup Shack T31. To set that concealer, I'm going to use the Dermablend Professional Setting Powder. And I'm also going to be setting my face with that same powder. First I'm going to go into Warm, which is this one, and then I'm going to go into Fireside. Now to bronze up the face, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. And I'm going to use this shade to bronze and this shade to contour. I don't really put too much bronzer on my forehead because my forehead is small. I'm not complaining, I'm fine with it, but that's the reason why. I mainly put it on my temples because I feel like my face is very wide, so I want to create some shadows like right here to make it seem like I don't have a wide face. So whenever I do apply blush, I like to mix this one, which is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Contouring and Bronzing Powder in St. Lucia, and this one that's from Cargo Cosmetics, and it's called Cans, I think, which is more of a peachy blush, and the other one from e.l.f. is more pink, but it's very sheer, and I just like the little glow that it gives me. For highlight, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Precious Petals. This is my first Wet n Wild highlighter, and I'm very impressed. I really like it. It gives me a really nice glow, but obviously I like to overdo it, so it can be very blinding. To make sure I have a precise contour, I like to go in with the Makeup Shack T30 and some setting powder and just drag it down like back and forth. Now to attempt to cover this double chin, I'm going back into the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette and using those same two shades to bronze and contour. Now I'm going to do these eyebrows and I'll be right back. So I applied some mascara on my top and bottom lashes, and it's just the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black. And now I'm gonna put on some lashes, which are the Makeup Shack lashes in Evelyn. For lipstick, I'm going to be using one of the lipsticks from the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie collection, and I'm going to use the More Creamer Please shade. And on top of that, I'm going to use the Over the Top lip gloss. So now I'm going to spray some Mario Badescu facial spray on my face. And so this is the first time I use any Tarte eyeshadow palette, and I was actually very happy with it. The colors are very nice. They're blendable and they're easy to use, and you can create many different looks with it. The only thing was that I didn't like was this shadow right here, which is called Crackle. As you can see, it has like little glitter specks on it, but when you apply it on your eye, they all come off and it's just a brown eyeshadow. I didn't really like that, but other than that, the shadows are pretty and they're very easy to work with, like I said. And if you like warm tones, then I highly recommend it. If not, I think you can skip it and just get a more affordable one or a different palette you have your eye on. But that one is very pretty and I love warm tones. If you have any recommendations for any other Tarte palettes, then let me know down in the comments. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and please turn on your notifications down in the little bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. And don't forget to leave any video suggestions down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!